that the Three Stooges that goes sweetly? I think it is. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm doing a full face of my most expensive makeup. If you're interested to see how these products work and to see if my face is really worth the $400 that was put into it, then just keep watching. I'll be putting the prices on the screen as well, but just so I can tell you as we go, I've got this. I do have a couple high-end primers, but they're pretty much empty, so I'm just going with the next best thing. This is the next most expensive that I have that isn't empty, and this is the Thirst No More Moisturizer. This is $9, so super affordable, really, but it is my most expensive that I have right now, so. So this moisturizer is so good. I love using it as a primer. It is so hydrating, and it's like one of like the watery kind, and it smells so fresh. I definitely put too much on, but it smells so fresh. It smells like citrusy, which I think it does have like some citrus in it. For foundation, this is the most expensive out of everything, and if you guys remember, this was sent to me from Influencer. It is the McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation. This is a $68 foundation, which is freaking ridiculous. And just to let you guys know, I am not a fan of this foundation. It's not my favorite. I rarely ever reach for it. It is definitely too pale for me. Yeah, it's just not worth 68 bucks, I'll tell you that. And using my Beauty Blender, which is my most expensive sponge that I have. This is like literally putting like white out on my face. Hate the smell of it. Even though it says it's scentless, the smell just, it stinks. The concealer that I have is also not that expensive. I don't have any like high-end concealers. Probably should try some, but I don't have any. So I've got the Revolution Conceal and Hydrate, which is only $10, which I think for a concealer, a drugstore concealer, that's a pretty, you know, decent price tag, but it's just not that expensive. Also, my concealer is darker than that foundation because the foundation is ridiculous. I do really like this concealer. I didn't really like it at first because I thought it was really watery and I just didn't really get the hype in it. But honestly, it looks so good on my skin, and the coverage is really, really nice. So for $10, I mean, I think this is a really good concealer. For me, concealer is just not something I'm like willing to really splurge on. I have the Pretty Vulgar, the Powder Room Matte About It powder, and this retails for $32, I believe. I really don't use this. I use my Airspun powder like every day. I do not use this almost ever. So using it now, I'm not thrilled. I mean, it's just nothing special. Again, a powder is not something that I want to spend my money on. It smells nice, I will say that. I don't know if it's supposed to be scented or anything, but I think it smells nice. People spend so much money on like high-end makeup because they think that the more expensive the better, and it's just really not always true. And I think I'm about to see that a lot with my most expensive products, because some of these are not products I almost ever use. But it does come with this cute little powder puff, which I never use, but it's a cute little powder puff that like holds your powder in there. Next we have brows. So I only have 2 brow pomades, and the more expensive of the 2 is my Revolution brow pomade, which this retails for $9. So again, not that expensive. Brow products, again, aren't something I really splurge on a lot, so I'm you know, if I'm gonna spend my money on something non-affordable, it's gonna be something that I'm like really want. Like an expensive brow product just isn't it. I really like this brow pomade. I really need to get another one because mine is just really kind of gross right now. But this brow pomade has lasted me so long. I mean, over a year now. I've been using the same brow pomade almost every time I do my makeup. And I used to do my makeup like every day. So, I mean, that's really saying a lot. I definitely recommend this brow pomade. The next thing is a brow mascara, which I have splurged on a little bit, and I got the Benefit Gimme Brow. I got this for a video a while back. This was $24, and it's okay. I mean, I really have nothing against it. I do like that there's little fibers in it, that it's not just a brow mascara. There are little tiny fibers in it. I think that's very helpful. It's to make your brows look more full, and I have mine in the shade 2, which I think is like the perfect shade for me. But really, I like it. I think it makes my brows look a lot thicker, which I think is really nice. Unlike my other brow mascaras, which pretty much just set in place. This also sets, but it does make them look thicker while it sets. I think this is something that's pretty much worth the money, especially if you could buy it like on sale or if you have coupons. Like, I definitely recommend getting a Gimme Brow or any Benefit brow products because I've heard such great things about them. Next, we have bronzer, which my most expensive bronzer by far is the Francesca Tolot OFRA palette. It has 2 bronzers, 2 blushes. This is $49. I did not buy this. I want it in a giveaway. But the mirror is amazing, and it stands up like this. And it's got this awesome mirror. And like, honestly, the products are really good too. I really like them. I don't use this a lot because it's one of those super expensive things. And I'm all like, I'm not worthy. You know, I can't use it. I have to save it because it's so expensive. And then I don't get my money's worth out. But I didn't buy this, so I guess that's okay. It is a very like beautiful bronzer. I think honestly both these bronzers are a little dark on me, but I really don't mind it. I think they're pretty okay. I mean, they're dark. I honestly have only used this 1 or 2 times. Like, I haven't used this a lot. I like it. I mean, I have nothing against it. I don't reach for it. Most of the time I forget I even have it. Like, this sits in my bronzer drawer and I just forget it's there. It makes me look glowy and bronzed, which of course I love. Oh my gosh, like, I look insane. I definitely wouldn't choose to wear this bronzer with this foundation. I typically would wear this with a foundation that is darker, not one that's actually too pale on me, because then this looks ridiculous on top of that. Now for blush, I have a $32 blush. It is the Becca Cosmetics Wild Honey blush. If you are new here, this is one of my absolute favorite blushes. I love this blush so much. It's been in at least one favorites video. I wear it fairly often. It's just like a burnt peach kind of blush. I find that it lasts on my face a lot better than other blushes. I also go really heavy on my blush if you're new here. I like my face to have color. Yeah, so $32, I don't know. I mean, I guess if you could get it like half off or on sale. Lately, this one's been on sale a lot, so I don't know if they're getting rid of it. I hope not, because I love it, and if I ran out, I probably would want to get more. It's just a really nice blush, and it lasts a really long time. Now, this highlighter retails for $35, and I would probably pay that for it. It is the OFRA Moondance highlighter. I don't even think you guys understand. Now, this is limited edition. I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's a collab. I'm pretty sure it's limited edition. And so I'm probably gonna buy another one of these like before it goes out of stock, just in case. Because this right here, guys, is my favorite highlighter ever. Just look at that. Oh my gosh. It's so beautiful. So yeah, I definitely 150% recommend this highlighter. I love it so much. My nails are pretty much inspired by this highlighter. I love it. I highly recommend OFRA's highlighters always. Always. They're so good. They're buttery. They look amazing on your skin. They just glow for days. I love OFRA's highlighter so much. I so highly recommend that. Wow, okay, we're already to eyeshadow. So for eyeshadow, the Alyssa Edwards by Anastasia Beverly Hills and Alyssa Edwards, this palette retails for $45, which is a ton. I've only used it a couple times. I won this in a giveaway, and so far, I mean, I like it. It's pretty. I'm not sure what look I'm going to be doing, so I'm going to go ahead and create a look, and then I will come back and recreate it for you guys. Okay, so I'm back, and I just did one eye, and I know I look absolutely like crazy now. I tried to like cut a cool shape into the crease, so like I didn't just mess up and not blend it. Like I tried to like make it a cool shape. So yeah, I'm gonna try and recreate that now. Let's see how it goes. I really kind of wish I didn't have to do eyeshadow, you know, and it could just be a full face minus the eyeshadow, but like I really need to do eyeshadow. And of course, my most expensive palette is a very bright palette. I mean, this eyeshadow palette is definitely pigmented. Like, don't get me wrong, I am not out here to hate. This eyeshadow palette is very pigmented. And I do also have the Norvina palette, but that one's $42. I don't have a lot of high-end eyeshadow palettes. So I'm taking the purple shade to blend these two together instead of just like actually blending them, because I think that looks better. Just using the purple shade that's already in the palette to blend them out. I do kind of like this eye look. I've been sort of wanting to do this eye look for a while. There is a lot of like kick up in this palette. I mean, I don't notice a lot of fallout on my face, so you guys can see. Just taking a bigger blender brush to blend that out. Then I'm just going to take the blue shade for my lower lash line. It's hard for me to not blink in the middle of doing it, which would be super bad. It's hard for me to like remember to stop and then blink. And this has been an eye look with Emma. I will properly train the youth to mess up their eyeballs. It doesn't look wonderful, but it's fine. Next up, now that took 10 hours, the next thing I have is eyeliner, and I have the Eyeko I Do Liquid Liner. This is $22. Now, I got this in an Ipsy bag, so I don't really know if I would pay $22 for it. I do like it a lot. It is a little hard to use though, so like, I feel like they could have made it a little bit more flimsy. I also feel like there isn't a lot of product in here. Now this is the travel size, but I find that it kind of dries up while I'm doing my makeup. I'm just not really sure how long this product would actually last you, because I feel like it dries up so fast. Okay, I find it's very hard to get a thin line with it too. I honestly think I would like to try some of Eyeko's other eyeliners before I decide on, you know, this one being the best one, because I feel like they probably have done better. Like maybe they have one that has a bit of a thinner tip, because my main issue with this one, other than the fact that it seems like it dries fast, also is the tip is just a little bit too thick, I feel like. So next we have mascara. We are almost finished. Ooh. Is the Too Faced Damn Girl Mascara. This is my most expensive mascara. This mascara has such a huge wand. It is like insane, but I love it. This mascara retails for $25. I actually do have another mascara that retails for $25. I can't remember which one it is right now, but I went with this one because I like this one better than the other one. I just feel like this is such a good formula. It's like I believe they say it's like a clay formula, which makes it not too wet to where it's like you're like flicking it off. Like, do you guys understand? Like, there are some mascaras out there, they're just too wet, and so when you're like trying to do your eyes, it like flicks off onto your face because they are just like too wet, and then they never dry, and I feel like that's never good for lengthening or volume. Is that the Three Stooges that goes sweetenly? I think it is. Now on to lips, and I feel like you could probably guess what this is. It is a Kylie lip kit. This is my most expensive lip product. These together cost $29. This is the set Koko K, and I think it's beautiful. It's a beautiful like candy pink. Also, these smell amazing, just in case you're wondering. So last but not least, we have setting spray. Honestly, something that I still feel like I find almost pointless, but I do it anyway. I've never tested like setting spray versus no setting spray. I've heard it really does make a difference, but on me, I don't know. I've never really tested it, so I don't know. My most expensive setting spray, retailing at only $16, is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. This is the best. I will continue to buy this all the freaking time. Just watch, just watch this, just watch it. It's beautiful. I love that it's continuous. I don't even understand that, but oh my gosh. I also like to tap in my setting spray. Wow. Okay. So now that we are done, get a quick little look-see at my face. This is my face with my most expensive products. Like, do you guys really think that my face looks like it's worth $400? $405 to be exact. If you count the beauty blender, $425. But $405, $400, $400. But $400 for just my full face of makeup? My face is as expensive as my laptop. I don't even think it looks that good. I feel like I could walk outside and be like, oh, like your makeup looks cool. And I'd be like, thanks. You know, they're probably mostly just looking at the eyeshadow, which does look super cool and blends out super well. Doing this video just made me realize that you just don't have to spend $400 on a full face of makeup for it to be good. Because like, I honestly right now could go dig into my makeup drawers and find you way cheaper than this. And I personally think my makeup would look so much better. I think that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm curious to know how much your guys' full faces of makeup cost. Like, do they cost $400? Do they cost $1,000? Some people that I watch have done this video and their makeup costs $1,000. And I'm like, no! Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also, if you guys want to see me do my cheapest makeup, I'd like to do that too. What if it turns out better? I'm interested to know. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. While you're here, just hit the subscribe button, hit the notifications. I post videos every single Saturday, and I'll see you guys next Saturday. Bye!